Welcome to my second Q&A video. So in this episode, I'm going to be discussing something a little bit different. We are not going to discuss any BTO or tips for buying a house. We will talk about the elephant in the room, which is the whole voiceover situation. And I will also share with you what will happen to this channel moving forward. So in case you missed it, one of the recent videos on this channel was using a voiceover. The script was still made by me, but I'm using a male voiceover that is more polished and has a more familiar Singaporean accent. The script and editing style is still the same, so it's just the voice that was different. Honestly, I thought it wasn't a big deal. That's why I didn't even bother to give a heads up to the viewers because it shouldn't be a big deal, right? Well, apparently I was wrong. I got quite a lot of backlash over it. Many viewers who have gotten used to me using my own voice in the past 2 years were pushing back on the new voiceover and stated that they prefer my own voice despite all of its flaws, weird pronunciation, and everything else, which is sweet and unexpected at the same time. Maybe let me explain first why I use the voiceover. So since this channel started, I've gotten a lot of hate comments about my voice. Maybe like roughly 20% are hate comments, especially from those who are new to the channel. Some of them were quite racist and doubted the content itself simply because my accent doesn't fit the general stereotype of what a Singaporean typically sounds like. If you want to listen to my explanation about why I sound so strange, check out my previous Q&A video. I'll put the link in the description down below. You don't really see hate comments in this channel because I usually just deleted them or block the user completely. Why? Well, because I just don't want that negative energy in this channel because this is my channel. If haters don't like my content, they can just go watch something else. There are literally millions of other channels on YouTube, right? But I guess because I receive quite a lot of hate comments over and over again, it did get into my head, and at the back of my mind, I've always been thinking, you know what? Once this channel makes a little bit of money, I will use a professional voiceover, could be paying someone else to do it, or could be AI. I'm open to other alternatives. So honestly, I wasn't expecting to see the pushback to just go back to use my own voice. And the tragic part is that that video experiment actually worked. That particular video that was using the uncle voiceover got over 26,000 views, significantly higher than my average, which is like 1 or 2,000 views. And the amount of new subscribers that subscribe to this channel because of that video is more than 200 people, which is technically more than the number of people who left comments opposing the new voiceover. When I talk about the statistic with my husband, he was like, well, screw it, just stick with the new voiceover because it works. If it can generate more views, can bring in more money, then so be it. The viewers can either adapt to it or just watch something else. But, the more I thought about it, there's just something that feels ethically wrong about turning my back to old-timers who have been supporting me all along and were willing to subscribe to this channel despite every flaws. So eventually, I decided to just open another channel that is using the uncle voiceover from the very start. That way, I will also have the freedom to explore different topics that are more broad, beyond housing related. Of course, the downside is because it's a new channel, I won't be making any money from those videos I've posted on the other channel until I reach YouTube's threshold. But of course, that's my problem, not your problem. But I think separating these two channels will be more sustainable. In the long run, I think the other channel will eventually outperform this channel, assuming I can pull it off. We'll see. But one of the key learnings I take away from the whole voiceover debacle is that I should communicate in advance if there are key changes that will impact your viewing experience. It could be minor change in my point of view, but it could be major in your eyes. So that's why I want to share what will happen to this channel moving forward. Well, for this channel, I'm planning to just double down on what has proven to be working, which is housing-related content. Of course, the BTO stuff has become the bread and butter of this channel. Beyond that, we can talk about EC, condo, renovation, mortgage loan, etc. We could probably talk as well about like real housing problems from Reddit or online forums or things like that. So 90% of the time, I'll just double down on housing stuff. But just to set your expectations, every now and then, occasionally, I will still post about something else beyond housing, but it shouldn't be much. Other than that, another heads up is that you will start to see some contents in this channel that are marked as members first or members only. If you click it, it won't play immediately unless you become a member, and it will just show you a screen like this. So member first content means that members will get priority and early access to certain videos. So those videos will only be made public after a certain period of time. And then members only contents or bonus content, which will be made exclusive for members only. So those videos will always be locked and will never be made public. Just to be clear, I will still publish videos that are open to the public because my goal is still to bring value to audience whether you join the membership or not. So how to be a member? If you watch my videos or go to my channel, you will see a button that says join. If you click that, you will see this pop up, and then you can go through the process and become a YouTube member. Thank you in advance for those who are willing to support. You might be wondering, why a membership? Well, since the tagline of this channel is brutally honest reviews, I'll just be open about it. Creating content takes time and effort. For example, a single 8-minute video can take about 6 to 8 hours to produce, from research, scripting, editing, creating thumbnail, creating subtitle, etc. And on average, I earn about $3 to $4 per 1,000 views. So for example, this Bukit Panjang BTO review video, which got almost 3,000 clicks, it gave me less than $10 for about 7 hours of work. So your support through membership helps to keep this channel independent and allows me to continue providing honest reviews without being influenced by sponsors. It also allows me to invest in better equipment and tools and potentially create more content for you. If you would like to support this channel and get early access to videos and exclusive content, click the join button below. Every bit helps, and I am incredibly grateful for your support. If you have more questions for me, leave a comment down below. I know there will be pros and cons for each and every decision that I'm making, but sometimes in life, you just have to try it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.